Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Dsla protocol. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Now, let's jump straight into the TA. Taking a look at the daily chart, we still have the same Fibonacci retracement with the swing high printed in April of 2021 and the swing low printed in January of 2023, so just a few months ago. And as you can see, we have already retraced and we have run into the 0.382 Fibonacci resistance level. Now, if you don't know how to use the Fib retracement, which is this large indicator, as you can see, if you don't know how to use this, there's going to be a link down below in the description that's going to take you to a video where I explain how to use the Fib retracement. Now, if you've watched that and you're familiar with the Fib, we can continue. So let's zoom in and see what's going on here. So we also have the 20 EMA and the 55 EMA on the charts. So the yellow line is the 20 and the red is the 55. And as you can see, we've been holding the 20 EMA as support since the middle of February. And right now, it does seem like we are getting very overextended. The gap is getting pretty large, and we've only been in this sort of uptrend here for the past month or so, and we do need to see some sort of a healthy pullback. So the immediate support down below would be the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement, which is at 0.0009456. Personally, I have bought some DSLA tokens, and all of that is on my Patreon, where I do let you know all of my buy alerts. And I also share my low cap gems. I take a look at your requests. There is an exclusive podcast that we do on Patreon as well. So a lot of stuff going on there. So feel free to check that out. There's going to be an ad later on, so I'm not going to waste too much time on this. So another great buying area for you would be the 55 EMA here, which is at 0.011637. But keep in mind that even when you're this overextended, the market cap is sitting at $9 million. So this is very cheap. This is a low cap gem that is probably going to do very well in the next bull market, but obviously you have to do your own research. I do have a review on DSLE protocol on the channel, so feel free to go on to the main page of the channel and scroll into the low cap gem playlist and search for the DSLA video. I'm probably going to link it later in the description as well. But yeah, that's what we have regarding some of these support levels. What we can also do is we can take a Fib retracement from the swing high that we printed in March and take it all the way down here to the swing low that we printed in January. And your golden ratio here is going to be the 0.000665 level. So this is where we could potentially see a bounce from, because we ran into this level as resistance, then we broke above, and now we're finally gonna potentially come back down and retest this level. Of course, we can continue on from here. This is a low cap gem. Things can go parabolic very quickly. So yeah, just have some buy limit orders in case we start dropping. You may see large wicks to the downside and to the upside, like you saw here, like you saw here, like you saw here. So potentially, if you're pulling back down, you could have a couple of squeezes, to the downside, and then you can continue on like nothing happened. So yeah, these are the levels that I would be targeting. So anywhere below 0.001 cents is very, very cheap. Now, a major support level we can also take a look at is this yellow support trend line. As you can see, at 0.0005159. It would be nice if we were able to come back that low, but from where we are right now, that would be a 69% pullback, which is quite a hefty pullback. I'm not going to lie, but it is possible just because this is a low cap gem and things can go up and down really quickly with projects like these. But we did have a bounce in October off of this level, so this is going to be a nice entry. So in all honesty, I wouldn't be worried about the price that much right now, because it doesn't really matter if you're buying at a $9 million market cap or is it a $6 million market cap, whatever it is. This area here is very, very cheap, because if we zoom out and we assume that the low we printed a few months ago in January is the bear market low, which I think it is, And if we assume that this high here is broken in the next bull market, then we could be targeting 38 cents almost at the 1.618 Fibonacci retracement. And before we continue with the video, guys, I quickly want to give a shout out to everyone who has joined my Patreon. Thank you very much. And if you want to become a part of the Patreon and, get access to a lot of exclusive content, such as podcast episodes for patrons only, my trade alerts, my entire portfolio. I share everything that I buy and everything that I sell. If you want to leave some requests, we can take a look at your projects on Patreon. So there's a lot of cool stuff going on there. I try to do daily updates and daily posts in there. So if you want to try it out for free, you can do that as well. There's a 7-day free trial, so you can do that and let me know what you think. Let's get on with the video. So from here to that resistance level, that's 21,800% to the upside. That is a lot of money. That is a lot of money, and lots of room for growth. One thing you need to keep in mind is patience, because during the bull market, altcoins are going to be shooting up like crazy. So there's going to be a lot of temptation to take profits here, And I'm not saying you cannot do that. Obviously, you should take profits. You should pay yourself. But if you have long-term outlooks, then you really should have this narrow path that you're going to be going down, and you don't really want to deviate from your financial plan, because if you are planning to sell here, and really I would never advise selling at one price all out, but you should actually dollar cost average your way out. So I would potentially start taking profits at 9 cents, at 15 cents, and then at 38 cents, and maybe leave a bit more in case we do see the continuation of the pump. That way, your average sell price is going to be somewhere here at around about 25 cents, which is very, very good when you're buying like at 1/10 of a cent, right? That's very cheap. So keep that in mind. If we take a look at the daily RSI, let's see what's going on here. So the yellow and the green support trend lines is something that you want to be keeping an eye on, because we did see multiple bounces from all of these. And potentially, if we continue pulling back down, if Bitcoin hopefully sees a pullback, maybe March 22nd after the FOMC meeting, we might see a pullback. So be on the lookout for that. And we might actually come back down, retest the yellow support trend line, have a little bounce and break below, and retest the green support trend line. So once you see the price reaching toward these trend lines, feel free to dollar cost average, but that's not a financial advice, obviously. So all in all, that's pretty much everything that I have. The 0.382 level has been retested as resistance multiple times, and we are not able to break above, so potentially we're going to be just pulling back down to create a higher low, and we could go as low as this yellow support trend line. As long as we don't lose this low, we're good to go, because we come back down here, we continue up, and we break this high. We are in an uptrend, baby, and we are moving into the bull market surely. So the 0.382, 0.00178 cents, and then you have the 0.5 at 0.0029715 cents, and then you have the golden ratio, which is the most important fib level, at 0.0049571 cents. So those are your sort of mid-term resistance levels that you can target, and that is pretty much everything. If you have any questions regarding the project, if you potentially see that I missed out on something on the charts, let me know down below in the comment section. I want to thank you all for watching this video, and I'm going to see you in the next update. Goodbye.